If I want to buy Xylazine now, I go on a website that's in China, I order it, I make payment, and it gets delivered to my house or my P.O. box.
Derek Maltz, who worked for decades at the Drug Enforcement Administration, wasn't mincing words at a congressional hearing about Chinese criminal networks selling chemicals from Mexico and others to make fentanyl and xylazine, known as Tranq.
Criminal networks that have been doing a bombing campaign on our country with synthetic drugs. They need to be held accountable, even if it means using our U.S. military.
Maltz once led special operations for the DEA when cartel boss El Chapo was captured in Mexico. Yet a day after the Food and Drug Administration announced it would limit importation of xylazine, a tranquilizer that's supposed to be used as a horse sedative, Derek Maltz said our government is behind the 8 ball.
It's positive that they're actually talking about it, but here's the problem. The illicit fentanyl is what we need to focus on, and that's coming out of Chinese chemical labs, okay? And they want to destroy us. So FDA can go ahead and say whatever they want. It's not going to stop the Chinese criminals from dumping this poison into America.
PIX 11 News recently witnessed the stunning results of xylazine mixed with fentanyl on the streets of Philadelphia.
It knocks people out for hours.
Tranq is also in New York City and moving around the country. The animal drug kills skin tissue and can lead to amputations. It's also been present in 20% of New York's fatal overdoses.
Nobody who's buying any drugs out on the street in New York City knows what they're getting into.
Derek Maltz said drug traffickers can buy xylazine for as little as $1 a kilogram. He said there's already another illicit drug that's going to surpass fentanyl in deadliness called nitazine.
We're so far behind with xylazine, and thank you for covering it, because it's a very dangerous subject that has to be brought to the attention of the American public. But the government is not doing that.
Derek Maltz says the synthetic drugs are also killing kids who buy street drugs and think they're taking Adderall to help them study better or Xanax to treat anxiety. What they're really getting are chemicals or perhaps horse tranquilizer. Corey and Tamsin.